the best things in life are not those that offer shallow and instant gratification. Rather, they're the more acquired tastes. Think of strong, quality, freshly grinded coffee, or waking up early to have a quiet moment before the chaos of the day. At first, both of these taste bitter, but over time you come to enjoy them. You start to crave the intensity of the coffee and the clarity, calm, and grounding your morning routine gives you. During my morning read today, I was going through a passage in Bruce Lee's book, The Tao of Jeet Kune Do. To paraphrase Bruce, he starts the book saying how some martial arts are crowd pleasers because they look good, but beware. Like watered down wine, they may be flashy, but they are weak and far from the real thing. On the other hand, genuine martial arts might not look so good, but they have a kick, a tang, a genuine flavor that lasts. Which is why you have to develop a taste for them. This is how I feel about hybrid calisthenics, and also why I think most people struggle to stick to fitness fads, since after all, it is hard to develop a craving for diluted wines. In a world obsessed with flashy trends and quick fixes, it is easy to chase the next big thing. The hype, the biohack, and the flashy new gear. But these are usually just watered down versions of what your body really needs. Real fitness, the kind that lasts, is first of all the kind you build through a training system that stands the test of time. One that is easy to adapt to every chapter of your life, because in the end, the best results are those that emerge out of consistency. When you put in the work for years, not just weeks. Of course, it is not just about hard work, it is also about smart work. You want a diet and training approach that initially helps you drop the unnecessary fat that is weighing you down, and next fuels you as you strive to become progressively stronger and build more muscle, not just to look good, although that is a natural side effect, but to also bulletproof both your body and metabolism in the long run. Lastly, you want to do all this while making sure that you are not overdoing it, so you can also feel more energized and enjoy the rest of your life, but also at the same time making sure that you're putting in enough hard work in order to move the needle forward on a monthly basis. And sure, this is a fine balance to master when you have so many other responsibilities competing for your time and energy, but once you dial in everything, you've got a system that outperforms the fanciest gyms, gadgets, and biohacks on every level. From results to freedom to long-term sustainability, nothing even comes close. Instead of being limited by other people's opening and closing times and having to pack a bag, go all the way to the gym, find a parking spot, wait in line for equipment, engage in pointless small talk, you can get a workout in from the comfort of your own home anytime you wish. Next, hop in your own clean shower and right after move on with your day. Or when you have some more time in the weekend, especially if you've been trapped in a sedentary job the rest of the week and you want to break free from the indoors and train outside, you can throw in a set of rings in your backpack, maybe a few other tools, and get outside. Not only to break a sweat, but to also break free from walls and screens, get some sun, fresh air, clear your brain fog, and rest your mind and monitor strained eyes on a more open horizon. Lastly, for me, training is first of all my quality alone time, my reset button, my meditation, the one space where all of life's noise goes silent. This is why over the past decade I've trained almost anywhere, From my own apartments to parks to abandoned playgrounds, forests, basketball courts, but paradoxically, the only place I've never managed to train consistently in is the gym. For me, the gym is just another distraction. The atmosphere in it pulls you off center, the space itself fights for your attention in all the wrong ways, pulling you in 100 directions, none of them helping you focus on yourself. More screens, more people, more mirrors, more putting on a front, overall, more noise. What I want is clarity, not clutter. Calm, not chaos. I want to put in the work, not a show. That is why I like to train mostly alone. Phone zipped in my backpack on Do Not Disturb, with just one exception for my wife and family, of course, because I don't just want to sweat. I want to disconnect from the surface level world and direct my mind to what matters. In a world that never stops fighting for your attention, training this way also feels like a quiet rebellion. It helps you tame your focus and stay grounded in the present moment, and although you have to eventually return to reality, a part of that morning focus always stays with you throughout the rest of the day. Now, detoxing from all the fitness noise out there is not easy, but once you do so, once you develop a taste for a minimalist hybrid calisthenics system like ours, everything changes. At first, it might even feel too simple, too good to be true, but with time, as your focus sharpens and as you master technique, which unlocks the capacity to train harder, your body begins to change. Once you are no longer program hopping and looking for that next shiny piece of equipment, that is when the magic starts to happen, when results start to stack. You start to fall in love with the simplicity of it all. You learn to enjoy the bitter taste, the slow grind, and the plateaus followed by the unexpected progress. And this is not only when you start to see results physically, but this is also when your training becomes something more. You start to acquire a taste for that stillness, focus, and mastery. It's no longer the thing you fit into your schedule, rather it is the foundation of your day. You start to enjoy the slower pace instead of chasing novelty, because you know that slower and simpler are faster. Now, before you go watching other videos postponing change once again, here's an alternative. If today's video spoke to you, and if you want to start sipping something real with flavor that lasts, if you're tired of the noise and chasing hype, if you want to break free from the gym, save time, and train anywhere you please, according to your schedule, if you want to rebuild your body by dropping the extra fat fast, and next reverse diet to begin gaining more serious muscle while also enjoying the foods you like, and if you want to gain more energy, boost your libido, look 10 years younger than most guys your age, and feel like you're in your prime again, you can always work one-on-one with us. To learn more about that, fill in the form below, book a free consultation call with me, and let's see if we're a good fit. Keep on training.